Still in Bishop, haven't got out yet. Been trying, but YouTube is giving me issues, so I got most of it out, so I'm just like, screw it, I'll deal with it later. But you see those mountains way in the background? Okay, so it is farther for me to walk over them than it is for me to walk to them. So they're like 12-ish miles away, and I have to go 12-ish miles over them just to get back to the PCT. So 24 miles I had to walk just to get food. That is such a lame concept. Totally lucked out. I was sitting there on the corner with my sign, been flying it for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or so. And this great chick named Jen was headed the other way, taking her daughter to a princess party, and saw me there. And because I was wearing a kilt, damn mosquito, die. Anyway, since I was wearing a kilt and her son happened to be wearing a kilt, she was like, ah, this is meant to be. So she turned around, picked me up, drove me all the way back out here, and then all the way back to her princess party. Thanks, Jen. Totally appreciate it. Because I wasn't getting out here otherwise. I was going to go back and ask Raj if I could get back in that room again for a night. But yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. So, headed into that. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. But the sun is going down. So I'm only trying to make it 4-ish miles in. That's when the snow kind of starts. Go to sleep for a few hours. Wake up when it's ice. Go past all those deer carcasses that are up there. There's a Yeti slaughtered a bunch of them. There's a sign that says beware the Yeti. So, yeah, sleeping with the Yeti tonight. But I'm a Yeti killer. You know, I've killed a few Yetis in my time, so this one better watch out because they're a dying breed. I don't want to kill them, but, you know, you mess with me, I gots to. So that big beast is what I have to climb over, well, in the morning. I'm going to do it, you know, wake up at 2, start climbing, because all that snow is just slush right now. Not worth the effort to try to get up that. Plus it'd be tricky and dangerous. Not that I don't mind a little danger, but it scares me, so I don't want to do it. And it's a lot of work. So screw that noise. I'm gonna get as close to that snow as I can. Still looks like it's, you know, a little more than a mile off, maybe 2 tops by trail. And hopefully there's no mosquitoes up there because, well, they're thinning out actually as I get higher. So that's nice. You know, a mile or 2 ago there was thick clouds of them. Oh, it is a beautiful place. It just, you know, sucks snow. I have to go up over that with, you know, I probably have 55 pounds on my back right now. Whew. That's what I signed up to do, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm getting high enough to where the mosquitoes are leaving me alone, but still not into the snow yet. I'm getting there. It's uphill. My pack is here. Look at the size of my pack, man. I mean, that thing's fucking huge. Get so much food in there. I don't know if I have enough. I don't calculate out food. Like, I see people sitting there crunching numbers, how many calories they eat a day, looking at the back of their bars and punching stuff into their phone, and, you know, I don't do that. I'm like, this looks like it's 90 miles worth of food, but how long does it take me to travel 90 miles anymore? I don't know. I did a marathon the other day. Hey, don't fall over. I did not give you permission to fall over. But anyway, I did a marathon. Well, but can I do that again? I doubt it. I won't be tackling 2 passes in the same day. That second one sucked, all that post-holing, so. 1 pass a day. I hear I have 4 passes between me and, I guess, the end of this. And, you know, I was complaining the PCT doesn't go up and over mountains, and it figures when it does, is the most inconvenient place for it to go up and over mountains, because, you know, I had to go up to 12,000 feet, and then back down to go get food, and then back up to 12,000 and back to the PCT. That's 24 miles of mountain just to get food. That's really inconvenient. They need a convenience store in there. It would sell, man. It would make tons of money, I swear. It'd be worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna have me a little one-man safety meeting because I'm the only man around. And carry on, my wayward son. Now we got a little bit to go. I gotta find some trees, man. I don't know, I'll cowboy camp if I need to. I don't really care. I'm only sleeping for a few hours anyway. I gotta find water though, that's important. So, if I don't see you again, good night. Haven't found anywhere to camp yet. And there's snow in my way. Now the sun hasn't been on it for, I don't know, probably an hour, maybe 2. So now I'm gonna risk it and hope I don't post hole. Because around me is just straight rocks and rocky hills. Nowhere to camp. Must press on. And I'm not tired yet, so I just started hiking. I'm only 4-ish miles in. if that. I don't know, it's hard to tell with this beast on my back. Look, it's fucking taller than I am. I need to trim this thing down. Once they let me get rid of that bear canister, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Turns out the Sierras weren't cold. Go figure, huh? All this snow and ice everywhere, and it was all really cold on Whitney. Other than that, I brought way too much clothes. Lucked out. Supporting my weight, no problem. Lucky me. But that mountain has been blocking the sun for a bit, so to my advantage. This is where I'm sleeping for the night. I'm a few miles in. I'm pretty close to those big mountains back there. I'm post-holing in the last places, just sinking right through to my knee, so screw that. I mean, I only have it a couple of times, but that's more than enough to tell me I'm going to sleep, man. I'll deal with this in a few hours. Alright, good night for realsy reels this time. Day 80. Totally running behind schedule. It's almost 4 a.m. I don't know, I slept in. It was comfortable. It's a little on the cold side. I'm only wearing 2 puffies though, so it's not real cold. Gotta head up that mountain. I'm pretty sure the ice is solid, so that's not gonna be a problem. It's just the uphill that's gonna be a problem. It's annoying to walk these off-mile trails. You know, if this was PCT, it wouldn't feel so much like a chore, but this is just a 24-mile annoying chore just to get food, man. When's the last time you walked 24 miles up over mountains just to get food? No, never? Yeah, me neither. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, beautiful morning, lots of stars out and all that. If it wasn't cold, it'd be awesome. But I guess if it wasn't cold, I'd be covered in mosquitoes, so I'll take the cold. Let's see if we can figure our way up that mountain. I'm already lost. I have no idea where the trail is, so it's a guessing game from here. Okay, we got an ice bridge we got to cross. I don't know exactly where the water is, but I know it's under me. Luckily, the snow's frozen, I hope. We're getting into Yeti territory. You can tell by all the white splotches. Yetis are chronic masturbators. They're bored and lonely. You know, there's not so many of them around, so they don't get laid very often. And, you know, random bones lying around, piles of fur. That's not unusual. I'm a Yeti hunter, so, you know, they hide from me. I don't have to worry about it. But, you know, if you came through here all unsuspectingly, it might masturbate on you. Bones and piles of fur. Damn dirty Yetis. Oh, damn, something's been working at that one since last I was here. Oh, yeah. Smells wonderful. Beware of Yeti, the sign reads. You might want a bigger sign, and maybe write it in deer so these guys don't keep falling for the trick. Oh, damn. So, I wonder what's been eating at that. Has it been birds or like large predators? Yikes. Oh, now I know what's eating a deer. Look at the size of that cat footprint. Alright, so that's it next to my foot. That is a big... I'm on an ice ledge right now. That is a big fucking kitty. Alright, and that wasn't there yesterday when I came by. So, yeah. Yeah, mofo. Big kitties on the loose. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. It's exhausting, but I'm getting near the top. So much slower than I anticipated. I knew it'd be slow and annoying, but jeebus. There's a lot of weight on my back. The hair is getting thin. I'm gonna sit down and take a little break. Yeah, too bad this mountain's in my way. I'd get a sunrise, but it'd probably be a weak sunrise. Doesn't look like a lot of colors going on. But that mountain is boring and drab. Somebody knock it down so I can see sunrises. I have made it over the mountain. Hard to tell, huh? Okay, so you see that one with a little bit of light on it? I gotta go all the way around and then down that one. So, still many, many miles to go before I even reach the PCT, but most of it is downhill now. So there is that. I haven't seen the trail in the longest time, so I'm just following the water because I know I have to climb down a huge waterfall. Well, zigzag back and forth in front of a waterfall. But at least they built bridges in some places on that. So, since I have no trail, I'm just gonna follow water. Makes sense. The sun has come out and I found the trail, at least for a little while, if this is the trail. There's enough footprints to where some of us think it's the trail. Follow it as long as it goes. I mean, I gotta go around this whole mountain range, so it's not like I can really get lost. That was the mountain range that was illuminated by the sun. So I finally got into it. Now I have to skirt around it and go down a few thousand feet over, I don't know, maybe 3 or so miles. Just switchbacks back and forth. There's an awesome water slide waterfall that they'll have me cross. Actually, they got a bridge one part of it, but I just ran into some hikers going into Bishop, and they said that it was hip deep on them. So that's deeper than when I crossed it the other day. Oh, there's a freaking woodchuck too. Screw you, woodchuck. You look kind of noble right there for the woodchuck. Or marmot, whatever the hell. I think they're the same thing. Anyway, downhill. Coffee awaits. It's the power, huh? Yeah. They got me a bridge right here. Nice, because I couldn't cross otherwise. But later on, they make me cross it. It's a little less, death machine. But it's still strong and deep. I'm gonna get my boys wet. That's how life goes. Got a couple baby bucks. And they got cute little fuzzy horns. Been following their footsteps for a while. They know the paths better than we do. They actually take the trail quite often. And when I get lost in the snow, who do I follow? But yeah, you, Bambi. There's like 4 of them down there. Couldn't tell how many footsteps, I'm not a master tracker or anything. But I definitely knew there was more than one. I thought I'd have to make it all the way down to the PCT. I didn't think about it. I'm gonna take me a break up here somewhere. Do my coffee thing. I guess I need to get some water. I've been running dry for the past few miles. And as soon as I hear rushing water all around me, I know there's a waterfall right here. So as soon as I get some water, it's coffee time. It looks about the same as when I crossed it the other day. I took my kilt off for it then, but I don't think I needed to. I'm just going to lift it a little bit. That's the only thing I don't want to get wet. Because being made out of mostly cotton, it already weighs 3.5 pounds or so. I could probably get up to 8 or 9 wet. Alright, so right on the other side of this, coffee, change my shoes, let everything dry out, relax a bit. I deserve it. Elusive mountain chicken. What's up, mountain chicken? Come on down here. Burritos and coffee over an open fire, just like the cowboys used to do it. Today's a pretty mellow day. Really, I can't do much. There's another pass coming up, and if I try to take it right now, I'll be post-holing, so I don't really want that. It's in less than 10 miles. I haven't even hit the PCT yet. I stopped off to make my coffee. Still brewing. So I've got, nothing but time. John Muir Shelter is up top, and that would be kind of cool to stay in it, but getting up to it will probably be a bitch. According to the description of it, there's snow on both sides. I don't know if that holds true right now, but possibly. And I don't want to post hole. So I'm probably just gonna wander up that way, and soon as it starts getting snowy and stuff, just make camp and say screw it and just wait for the sun to go down and start again. I'm in no hurry, man. After almost running out of food last time, I cruised in with a few bars in my pocket or such. I might be going overboard, so I got this bad boy full, this bag full of stuff. And then I brought cookies and donuts, but the heat wasn't too kind to them, but I don't think that'll stop me from eating it. It's like a water slide to your death. Or maybe not. I bet there's people out there with balls to do that. Like a little rubber raft or something, but not this guy. Alright, so I'm getting near the bottom. I can see the trees down there, so can't be more than a mile by the way the trail runs. And then a leisurely couple mile walk until I see snow and stop. Not that I'm all the way down yet, but I will have gone down about 4,000 feet. And then I get to go back up 4,000 feet over the next 7 miles or so. You can see a waterfall up there. Nice. Doesn't look really snowy from here, does it? So now let's get close and assess it as we go. Ah, the signpost says that I am back. Okay, so 3 days, and I've walked a lot over those 3 days, but technically 0 miles. Huh? Uphill we go. Kind of crazy in 1 day to go from snowy, rocky, just hellscape to springtime meadow, and then probably back to winter wonderland again. I guess I'm going this way. I hope I am, because I don't really want to go over this. Well, if I have to, but not with all this crap on my back. Yeah, you know I would anyway. Who you kidding? So what do you think? Am I going up there somewhere? Maybe this one right here. I can't see any teeny tiny hikers on it, nor do I see footprints yet. But I'm assuming that's the way I'm headed. It only makes sense. Being really convenient today. 4 river crossings in a row, and all of them have had log jams for me to walk across. Pretty convenient. Not that my shoes are dry right now anyway. I walked through knee-deep water a couple hours ago. I dried everything out, but you know, it's hard to dry shoes. Dry enough. Word from other hikers I've seen coming south is that the shelter is unlocked. That's good, because I was thinking I'll just break the locks off the door. Why have a shelter, especially at the top of a snowy mountain that I can't get access to, that I think I have access to? You know, that's kind of dangerous. So I was just gonna save other hikers by breaking the locks off the doors, but I hear I don't have to do that. Awesome. But there is 6 miles of snow coming up. 2 miles on this side, 4 on the other. So I'm gonna see what the snow looks like. I'm not post-hauling for 2 miles. I really want to stay in that shelter, but I don't think I want to stay in it that bad. So, you know, I'll assess the situation. For now, it's another 4 miles away or so. So, you know, I'll make that decision when I get there. Oh my God, look at this massive tadpoles. They have little legs. Scatter! Roar, my shadow is scary, roar. Wow, that's a lot of tadpoles. That is a lot of tadpoles. Roar! Wow. This place is gonna have a shit ton of frogs in no time at all. All singing the night away. Damn! Well, hurry up and clean up all the mosquitoes. So yeah, I decided to go for it. Figured it was only 2 miles in the snow, and I want to stay in the shelter. Everything's going fine, and then I fell in that hole right there. Still got a bit more snow to go. So far, mostly it holds my weight. It sinks down, you know, a little bit. But yeah, I went all the way down to my hips. I hit my knee on something, but I don't see any blood, so I'm good. I'm good. I don't think this is the pass. I think I see stuff just beyond. I think that'll be the pass. See how far I can make it in the slushy hell. Actually, so far it's not so bad. Take it slow, steady. People have already walked on it today. It's backing down pretty well. Holy hell, look at all this. We got waterfalls coming down all these different directions. Badass. Waterfalls that even just disappear. That one disappears, comes back, and it disappears again. Oh, that water's so painfully freaking cold. Ouch. Oh, and it was just a little thin river. Oh, what do you... Oh my God, it hurts. No wonder. Look at all the ice floating in it. Ooh. Hey, about 1.5 miles from the top. Ouch. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Walk it off, man. Walk it off. Oh, there's no more river crossings. That was cold. Too damn cold. feet aren't even working right, man. It finally happened. I've been wearing a kilt quite a while now. I got a few miles on it, and nothing's ever bit my junk, but all of a sudden it started burning, man, and I had to check, and there was an ant biting my pee hole. That's just rude, man. Yeah, you know, went for the gusto, I guess, but damn, right in the pee hole. That's just, ow. I mean, it doesn't hurt now, but it was burning pretty good. I knew exactly what it was, though, when it started hurting. For such little things, they pack such a good punch. Here's where it gets a little dangerous. Got all that water coming out. I have to assume I can hear it coming from that crack. So I'm walking over it. Every once in a while I sink down all the way. So, yeah, this is where I might die. I somehow doubt it, though. I mean, it's just snow, right? So I'm standing on top of that right now. Probably not the safest thing I've ever done. It's all in the name of adventure, right? Oh, the snow was exhausting. Oh my God. I kept falling through deeper and deeper, but I learned how to walk in the snow. Stomp it down real good before you even take a step, turns it to ice. You don't sink nearly as deep. I fell into a little bit of this. There's a lake there, and I guess it extends up into here further than I thought, because I went down in and my feet were wet and I still wasn't touching bottom. I was just, my upper body was holding me from going in. I doubt it's real deep or anything, but it was pretty terrifying. There's a girl way over there. She wanted to come up here. That was her goal. She'd been over there for an hour or so now. She just gave up. Too tiring. But she's only a half mile away from the top. I'm like 0.3. I'm not even on trail anymore. Well, I haven't been on trail for a while. Who am I kidding? I'm not in the snow right now. I'm just going to scale these rocks. Screw the snow. I'm within sight of the shelter. One more snowfield between us. But I've been sinking into that stuff. It is terrifying. I mean, it may look like it's just right there. That's still 10 minutes away, if I'm lucky. Right when I get there, the snow freaking eats me. Hip deep. My balls are frozen. Awesome. Only like 5 more steps to go, though. I am so close. I could throw a stone at the building. Why is the snow so deep right here? Home sweet home. I'm the only one here. Once upon a time they had a fireplace, but they blocked it in, which that's ridiculous, because how many trees do you fucking see out there? Yeah, the answer is 0. But it's nice and warm in here. It's dry. I'm gonna sleep right there. Oh yeah. Oh, dome ceiling. Ah. Damn, this was made in 1930. Nice. Mine, oh mine. I assume I'm headed this way. This is where the footprints seem to go. Oh man, that looks bleak over there. No hope of finding the trail. None. And I see several sets of footprints going off in, I don't know, different directions. I can't tell. I think I'm going to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. You know, maybe wake up at 4 or something. You know, it'll still be frozen. But I've had a rough couple of days. I only did 20 miles today, but it was the roughest 20 miles. I am just exhausted. I'm gonna go cook me some food and probably pass the hell out. Let's see what's on the TV and stuff. Yeah, there's a big screen in here. Maybe have a pizza delivered. Oh, bird just flew in. Wonder what he tastes like. In hindsight, what I did today was pretty dumb. I mean, I was falling in snowdrifts that were waist deep, maybe a little deeper. I touched water on more than one occasion. I tried to cross a river and the bank broke on me and kind of collapsed on me, but luckily it's just snow. I pushed it off, but yeah, not real smart. Post-holing is kind of dangerous. Am I going to do it again? Yeah, probably will. Maybe even tomorrow. Since I'm already at the top of one of these ridges, I know I have 3 more after this, or that's what I've heard. I don't actually know. But if I can get to another one in a reasonable amount of time, since I'm already at the top of one, I might be able to clear another one before the heat of the day. I don't know how close it is. I don't really check that shit. But if I'm going to start walking and see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to try to avoid post-holing in the future. Unless, you know, like this was something cool. I wanted to stay in the shelter, not just walk by it. And hell, if I only had to push on 3 more miles, or 2 miles actually, it was just a very long 2 miles. Ooh. So, 20-mile day today, hey, but, most of it doesn't count because 12 of it or so was on the other trail getting to the PCT. I don't care about miles anyway. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.